Hi teachers, in this video I want to introduce you to Canva Whiteboard. I believe it's a great substitution for Google Jamboard, especially since Google is rolling back on the Jamboard application. Another thing with Canva is that if you are a teacher, you are eligible for a free Canva Pro account. I'm not sponsored by them, however, I am a Canva educator creator, so I make templates for them. But yeah, as of this time that I'm recording the video, you should be able to get a free Canva Pro account. Hopefully they'll keep it this way, but let's get into it. So the Canva Whiteboard feature works just like a virtual whiteboard. So you can write, draw, add post-it notes just like Jamboard, and you can also share the file for a real-time collaboration, which is what I believe a lot of teachers use Jamboard for. The cool thing about Canva though is that you can grab one of their templates when you click the design button. Just pick a template that you like. Today I'm going to be using my free KWL chart resource. The link will be in the description below. We're going to go through how I would use this particular resource in the classroom, so you can see the different ways that you can use Canva Whiteboard in yours as well. For the KWL chart here, it's a little bit different than a template because I uploaded the PNG for the KWL chart and then I just added it here. So you can do that as well if you have an already made template on Google Slide. You just want to download the PNG and then pop it over here. You can totally do that. So here I'm going to pick one. Let's just pick the top one. I grabbed this Canva tips as a reference on what we can do just in case, I might have forgotten something. Before giving the link for collaboration to my students, I'm going to make sure that I set up this template how I would want the kids to see them. So I'm going to lock the image in place. The downside of this, just like Jamboard, is when you go in collaboration mode, which means you share the link and allow for edits. Your students can move things around and even delete things. Maybe Canva will change this and come out with a feature for that. Hopefully, it will definitely make things easier for teachers for sure. But as of now, you just need to make sure you set the expectations, talk to your students beforehand so that you don't end up with a huge mess. When you lock things in place, it just makes it harder to be messed with. So I always like to do that. Now, when you share the link to your student, just click share, the share button, and allow anyone with the link to edit. Copy the link, and I'm going to open an incognito window and paste the link. So here I am what is this? Pelandoc? Yes, whatever that is. This is what your student will see. And now over here, I'm going to add a sticky note. There's different ways to add sticky notes. So you can go to the tools, click on a sticky note, or you can click S. Let me click S, and then a sticky note will appear. And of course, you can change the color of the sticky notes however you want. You can also go to elements. And if you're using Canva Whiteboard, the sticky notes are going to be some of the first things that you'll see. You can add them. If you are collaborating through a signed-in account, when you use a sticky note, let me just go back to my other account. When you use a sticky note, put an S, you'll see that the name of my account is at the bottom of the sticky note. But when you are just participating without an account, your sticky note will not have a name inside. The cool thing about Canva Whiteboard is you have access to the elements, where you can really allow your students to be super creative. Like over here, this is a sample one that I created. We're doing adjectives for our KWL chart, and you could easily ask your students to find an image of an adjective that they know and add it in the know section. So let's say fast. All right. I'm going to do this one. they can put in the no section, right? You can also set a timer. So if I go back to my account, I can set a timer for the activity. This timer will not show in your student screen though, so take a note of that, but it will sure help you stay organized. So yeah, I mean, it's just like Google Jamboard, but with more features. You can add videos, you can, utilize the apps. There's so many things that you can do. But be sure to check out the free KWL chart resource in the link in the description below, and I hope that you have a great school year using Canva Whiteboard in your classroom. Bye.